Before the video starts, please check out the links in the description. Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina Brown and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Medea syndrome. A little history on the Medea syndrome. Back in the 1970s, there was a significant societal change, especially for women. They began working more outside the home and the feminist movement was very active. Well, there was also a shift in U.S. family courts from judges most frequently giving mothers sole custody of the children under the tender years presumption to giving joint custody rulings in the best interest of the child. This was important because it gave fathers more legal rights to their children and more influence over custody arrangements and divorce outcomes in family court. So by the late 1970s, high conflict divorces were increasing, and family court professionals, other clinicians that were working with these families in high conflict divorces were growing increasingly concerned about the number of high conflict divorces, and parents, most frequently mothers, who were programming their children to manipulate the outcomes, the custody arrangements. By the late 1980s, early 1990s, scientists were finding similar results from their studies and disturbing trends. So as the years passed, they were finding more and more families with the same sort of issues, and it was trending through time. So 3 divorce-related syndromes emerged at the same time, different scientists, different locations, all separately, but the etiologies were profoundly similar. Medea is a protagonist in a Greek tragedy. She kills her children to seek revenge on her husband. Important, rejected her and married another woman, whom she also kills. So all of this is to seek revenge on her husband who has rejected her. The Medea syndrome is the modern version of this concept. The mother manipulating, psychologically abusing her children to inflict pain on their own father. The children are taught to absorb this mother's rage as their own feelings and engage in exacting revenge with her toward their parent, who they loved, who they want to be with, and instead of loving them and doing what was natural, a natural outcome to continue to love and to long for and want to be with both parents, they are full of rage toward the other parent. Modern Medeas, they don't want to kill their children, but they do want revenge on their former wives and husband, and they want to destroy the relationship between the parent and the child using manipulation and very systematic, over time, over different cases, similarities in how they exact this destroying of the other parent. The Medea syndrome is found as the marriage starts to fail, but as the parent they start to detach and remove themselves from the relationship, and then physically either separation and or divorce, these programming techniques come out and emerge in a much more significant way. So this parent that's engaging in these behaviors, they lose sight that the child is their own person, and they see the child as an extension of their own selves. And this anger becomes a part of the child's life. It becomes central to the focus of the home. These parents act out this intense anger in a disorganized but chronically disruptive way. It bombards the children at the expense of their own psychological development. So the child is so busy trying to take care of the needs and please this parent that they are not developing as they should psychologically themselves. So that is the Medea syndrome, just one of 3 divorce-related syndromes that I'm going to talk about. So please join me next time when I talk about the malicious mother syndrome. Thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel.